Hey, welcome to or welcome back to Auntie's Cakery. I'm Auntie. You can call me Tracy. I love this cake. It's perfect for a spring wedding, especially if you love butterflies. The inspiration for this design actually came from one of you guys, so thank you so much. I love creating it, coming up with this design idea, painting it, piping it, and even adding the beautiful little butterflies. So now I'll show you how I did it. In order to make those white silhouette butterflies, I just took a picture off of Google, put it in a plastic sheet protector, and cut out the design. You can see it's just a little plastic butterfly. Then with a little vegetable shortening, I stick it onto the fondant. Now I'm going to airbrush. First I sprayed some green along the base, then right on top of that, and sometimes in between, I put a little yellow. I'll also spray some splotches of pink and purple. And I'll fill in the rest with the beautiful sky blue. After that dries just for a moment, I will take the plastic butterflies off, and it leaves a lovely white impression. In my piping bag, I have royal icing. You can find my favorite recipe in a link down in the description box. I believe I'm using a piping tip number 2 to pipe these strings all along the top. On the bottom, I'm thinking of a design that has a little swirls and then a beaded border in between. I have 5 little beads and then a swirl. Oops, there's a little air bubble in that icing. Take it off and try it again. And I'll pipe that design all around the bottom. Moving back to the top, I'm going to place some dots. Dots are one of my favorite design elements. I'll pipe some dots on top of the string and on the bottom. A little larger on the bottom, I think. Yes, I love how that looks. I'll continue that pattern all around the cake. And in between, I'm going to long dropping teardrops. I'll start at the top and just like gravity, take my string straight down, then put a little more pressure at the bottom, making that bulb and moving it up. And with a paintbrush that is just slightly wet, I'll clean up any ends that need to be cleaned up. On either side, I'll put a small sea scroll. Now I'm going to make some swirly, whirly butterfly trails. And I don't have any specific design in mind, I am just freehanding these. And later you'll see I'll place a butterfly right at the top of these. Here I have my royal icing butterfly. Using royal icing, I'll stick them onto the cake, but I'm also using a little pin to hold them in place while the royal icing dries. If you'd like to see how I make these, I also have a video. You'll find that link in the description box as well. Oh no, I broke that one. That's okay, I make extra. I always make extra, just in case. And now for some final details at the top of the cake. Here I'm placing on some miniature royal icing roses that I've previously piped. Again, if you'd like to see how I do that, I do have a video. Now I'll add some fresh spring flowers. And one last little butterfly. Thank you so much for watching me decorate this beautiful spring wedding cake. Of course, I invite you to subscribe. It helps me and it gets you to see the next video as soon as it comes out. And I welcome the comments. Do you have a question specifically for me? It would be my pleasure to answer you the best I can with the knowledge I have. So down in the description box, you will find a link where you can ask me your questions and I will answer you in a video just like this. Just me and you, one-on-one. So go ahead and click that. Ask me your questions. I'm really excited to help you learn more. Bye.